Joining us now to talk more about the company's announcement is Dan Gaynor. He is Vice President of Business and Culture with the Media Research Center. Thank you so much, Dan, for coming on the broadcast again. Does this statement from Mr. Schulman surprise you?
No, unfortunately, it doesn't. We've seen repeated examples of major tech companies treating the SPLC like it's legitimate, despite the fact that they recently had to settle in a lawsuit, paying out someone $3.4 million because of how they portrayed him as being basically very anti-Muslim when he's a reform Muslim.
What kind of power does this give to the SPLC?
Well, it's not just the SPLC. It gives basically the left a veto power on the right online. You know, Google's working. It's sort of got this hate operation online. It works with SPLC. The idea that all these operations might deal with the SPLC means any sort of traditional values that you hold, Christian faith, the major world religions have believed in, marriage should be for a man and a woman. Online, does that mean we'll even be able to say that anymore? Will the Bible join all of the other things online as being classified as hate speech? We're going down a dangerous path, and the SPLC uses hate speech basically to designate groups it doesn't like and thought it doesn't like, not hate. And hate is just a nebulous concept for the left to then uses basically to slam everything on the right.
And to that point, Dan, does a financial institution like PayPal have the expertise to judge whether speech has societal values or whether it violates their First Amendment?
Well, that's what this is going to get into. I mean, ultimately, what Facebook does or what Google does or something, how they treat hate speech with their massively Byzantine hate speech rules, that's one thing. We don't have a First Amendment right online, but a lot of these companies are now shifting this into even the offline world. They're going to run into lawsuits after lawsuits, and we may end up needing, I hate to say this, but Congress may end up getting involved because ultimately these companies are doing what they want to do, and there's no stopping them.
We have less than a minute here. What does this tell you about the growth of censorship today in our culture?
Censorship is off the charts now for the right online. It's no longer just you might get beaten up on a college campus or shut down on a college campus. You can be shut down globally. And if we allow this to stand, if we allow these companies to shut us down online, it means the conservative movement, Christianity itself, might be limited online entirely.
Dan, as always, sir, it is a pleasure to have you. Dan Gaynor with the Media Research Council. Thanks for coming.